Tom. Do you actually want to play football while this is all around?
Yeah, of course. We're always looking to play football. We've been training for a long time now, so we're extremely keen to get out there and play, and we'll lean heavily on our medical team and also those experts that are working with the AFL to determine what we do. But I mean, in the meantime, we have to worry about round one this week.
What are you allowed to do and not to do training this week?
I think we're allowed to do everything, business as usual. We're no dissimilar to everyone out there in society at the moment that's dealing with this pandemic, and we're going as business as usual. But we're obviously putting a number of things in place to make sure that we stay healthy and stay safe and do our best to adhere to those rules and regulations that are out there at the moment.
What are you going to do if the season is delayed?
I'm not too sure at that stage. That's a hypothetical. We'll lean heavily on the football club. Thus far, their detail that they've been able to give us as a collective has been fantastic. We're right up to date with everything we need to. I feel at the moment, but everything's changing every 12 to 24 hours. So we've just got to be flexible and understand that it's just one of those situations where we have to roll with the punches.
What would you like to see happen to the start of the season if a teammate became unwell?
Oh, look, I'm sure that if a teammate became unwell, or a friend or a family, anyone came unwell, your first thought would be to hopefully that they'd be okay, and you'd be making sure that they are and give them the best support that you can. So we'd be no different here at the football club. We'd support them as best as we can and to make sure and keep our fingers crossed that they're safe.
Options: playing in an empty stadium or not playing at all?
I think at the moment we're playing in an empty stadium. So it's round one, as I mentioned before. Playing the Swans here, there will be no fans there, so that's the reality of the situation. And we know that our fans are fantastic fans. They'll be watching at home and with a key interest. So our focus is just to maintain our focus on our brand and making sure we go out there and play the footy that we've been practicing for a long time now.
Do the players feel safe playing this weekend?
As I've mentioned before, we've got a truckload of information being given to us from our medical team and those experts, and we'll lean on them. And at this stage, the information that we've got is, we're playing this weekend, and that's what's going to happen.
Have you spoken to the AFLPA today, and what are your thoughts about playing this weekend?
We haven't spoken to them as yet, so I'm sure that'll all happen in due course.
As a dad, are you happy to play and potentially expose your family to the virus?
Look, another hypothetical. As a dad, that's a personal question. Where as a dad, you always want to make sure you got your family's best interests at heart and wanting to make sure they're safe. It's the world we live in at the moment, which is crazy, and they're going to school and living their lives, but at the same time we've got to be extremely careful. We're just making sure we educate them to wash their hands and do the best that they can to understand what needs to be done.
Are you prepared to endure a proportional drop in pay if clubs aren't able to play all 22 games?
Look, these are things which are being discussed right now. But as far as we're aware, the season's starting this weekend. We can't wait to play. I mean, as I said, we've been training for 4 or 5 months, and we're looking forward to getting out there and playing for the Crows. It's Sloanie's 200th game this week, which would be massive for us, and we can't wait to get out there with him and have a great game.
Would you be prepared to keep playing into November or December if necessary to complete the season?
We'll just listen to those who are telling us what we can and can't do. But as I said, our focus is truly playing on football. And it has to be. We're obviously no different to everyone in society. We're a little bit anxious, a little bit uneasy and stressed about this whole situation. That's just the norm. We're human beings, but at the same time, we're the same as well. We've got to make sure we focus on our job and have a great game this weekend.
And if you had to cram games into shorter time frame, or 5 games in 3 weeks?
I think it's one of those situations where we're just going to have to be incredibly flexible. We want to do what's best for not only ourselves and our support staff and people within the 4 walls, but also what's best for our fans and the competition. So let's just wait and see on that. Not privy to all that information just yet or what's going to happen. But as I said, things are changing and pretty quickly. But as far as we know, we're playing this weekend and we can't wait.
And if games go ahead without fans, how much do you think home ground advantage, particularly for teams from different states, would be diluted?
I'm not sure. Obviously, there'd be some capacity of not 50,000 people cheering for us, which we've become so accustomed to and lucky to have. But yeah, we know that we play our Oval really well, and we can't wait to get out to Adelaide Oval again. And we think it's one of the best stadiums in the world. And you know, there's a lot to play for, and we know our fans will be tuning in from home. We know that for sure.
What can you tell us about the training schedule for this week amid what's going on?
Just similar to how we always train. In the lead up to a game, we'll do our main session at Adelaide Oval for the first time this summer, and we can't wait to get out there. There's a few guys that are new to the group that are desperate to get out there and have a run around. So that'll be something we're looking forward to. But then business as usual in preparation for round one.
And finally, how does your connector role fit in with Matty Nix's game plan?
I'll play whatever Matty Nix's game plan allows me to do. Whatever he tells me and whatever the group desire, then that's what I'll bring. So you know, we've had a big summer and doing the best we can to play team footy, and you know, it's going to be an enjoyable year, I would have thought.